A top U.S. immigration official is expected to leave the U.S. city of Minneapolis, in what may mark a shift in the White House's tone after the fatal shooting of a second U.S. citizen by federal officers over the weekend. As Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bovino and some immigration agents depart, Border Czar Tom Homan will begin leading on-the-ground efforts in the Minnesota city after the shooting of Alex Preddy on Saturday escalated tensions. The decision by President Donald Trump may indicate the administration's interest in walking back more aggressive federal action in his nationwide immigration crackdown. Despite the announcement, online tracking of immigration raids shows the administration's efforts have still continued. Bovino was the face of the operation when Preddy, an observer seen filming agents, got into a confrontation that led to him being shot numerous times on a street in Minneapolis. The Border Control Commander inflamed the situation on the ground in the aftermath of the shooting, claiming that Preddy intended to massacre federal agents. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS, said the agents fired in self-defense after Preddy, who they say had a handgun, resisted their attempts to disarm him on Saturday. Eyewitnesses, local officials and the victim's family have challenged that account, pointing out Preddy had a phone in his hand, not a weapon. His parents, meanwhile, have accused the administration of spreading sickening lies about what happened. Before the shooting, Bovino was key to the Trump administration's hard-line approach to immigration enforcement in several cities, active on social media and regularly filming raids and posting promotional videos showing his agents' action. Homan, who will report directly to the president, advocates for Trump's aggressive immigration enforcement, but he also has experience in the role. Homan worked with immigration and deportations during Democrat Barack Obama's administration. In Minneapolis on Monday, tension and frustration over the presence of federal officials remained high. Despite the news that Bovino and some agents would be leaving, a lot of people aren't able to work right now. They aren't able to leave their house. They're afraid, said George Cordero, a resident of St. Paul, Minneapolis, sister city. Preddy was the second Minneapolis resident shot and killed by federal immigration officials since their arrival in the state. Renee Nicole Good was killed by an Immigration and Customs Border Enforcement (ICE) agent on the 7th of January. Some media reports on Monday suggested Bovino had been let go from his role, but Homeland Security spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin refuted that, saying the Border Patrol chief is a key part of the president's team and a great American. Much of the anger in the city and from politicians on both sides of the aisle was directed at Bovino and Border Patrol agents sent to Minneapolis along with ICE agents at Trump's directive. In total, there are more than 3,000 immigration agents in the city. Carol Engelhardt, a retired nurse from Minneapolis, said she has been deeply emotional about the events of the past few days.